So after I saw this video around 8 p.m. the other night on Sunday, December 30th,
I'm asking for the line to be out the door, just to let them know, we here. Y'all not alone.
the one where Keith Lee highlights his Korean restaurant in Las Vegas, which was a lifelong dream for Jung Park, a father and husband who was diagnosed with terminal tongue cancer 1 month after he started pursuing his dream while doing renovations for the restaurant. And even though he had up to 15 doctor's appointments a week doing chemo and radiation therapy, he chose to not give up and continue to pursue his dreams. And with his wife and son beside him every step of the way, he continued to work over 70 hours a week while going to all those doctor's appointments. And being one of the strongest people I've ever heard of, he continued to fight that fight while working towards his dream for over a year, until he and his family had to make the hard decision that it was time the other day on December 27th. And when I found out about Mr. Jung Park's story at 8 p.m. that night, I woke up early the next morning on December 31st on New Year's Eve, took my dogs, dropped off Archie at my aunt's house, and took Colt and continued to drive 5 hours to Las Vegas. And not to party for New Year's Eve, but to show this family that they're not alone and they have a community behind them. And let me tell you, as a Korean American kid who grew up getting bullied for trying to eat Korean food at lunch, not only did I get emotional seeing this huge line that wrapped around the block, but to see that I was only one of 2 Korean people in this line of 200 plus people was absolutely overwhelming. And even though the majority of everyone in line waited upwards of 7+ hours to get their food, no one was mad that we had to wait that long, because a funny thing happens when you come to support community. You end up building a community around you. And I watched as almost every single person in line, including myself, made new friends. And the food review is actually going to be in the next video on its own, but spoiler alert, it was well worth the wait. If you're ever in Vegas, please make sure you stop by Dynamite and support this amazing family. Oh, also, I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy Colt, who stood by me and was such a good boy all day long. So on the way home, when I saw this empty lot, I let Colt do the one thing that I know he wanted to do all day, just run around. And of course I pulled over to celebrate the new year with Archie and Colt. And with that, I wish you all a 2024 overflowing with love, happiness, and community. From me, Archie, and Colt.